I gotta take a pee. Pacific Gas and Electric. This is blues rock. It's a California band. It's a real weird label here. It's called Bright Orange. Get it on with Pacific Gas. Fairly nude cover on there. Not psych necessarily. Motor City's Burning, 7 minutes on most. A lot of blues rock. Good jamming stuff. Local label. What's not to like? They did have a follow-up album on Columbia. Are you ready to sit right down? Are you ready not to be alone? This is more blues rock. That's psych. It's blues rock. It's fun stuff. San Francisco based. Pacific Gas and Electric. Are you ready? You better be ready. This next one is definitely psych. And it's a VMC label. A strange label. It gave us a few psychs. It's the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean. What can you tell us about this? Not much. This is 3-star, nice psych punk, but too many soul covers. I mean, I love soul. You heard me talk about The Godfather, James Brown, hardest working man in show business. But when I want my soul, I listen to soul. This is supposed to be psych here. It's got nice guitar, good organ. Vocals are raw punk, some screaming. This was interesting in the fact that one of these guys later turned out to be on TV. Well, must have been this guy. I think he was on, what was the name of that? I can't think of it. But it was like Law and Order. I think he was on Law and Order. Yeah. Pacific Ocean. Good songs on here. 3-star, good psych. Nice guitar. 3-star, nice psych. My Shrink. What is it called? My Shrink, yeah. Subterranean Homesick Blues. Nice Dylan cover. I Can't Stand It. Another nice cover. Nice punk cover on Mickey's Monkey, which is another, that's Smokey Robinson, right? So a lot of covers on this one, but it's out there. It's still psych. Pacific Ocean, weird label, VMC. Not essential. Kind of fun. Pacific Ocean. So, as you can imagine, these guys are from California. This next one is top 10 for sure. Whoo, man. The Paisleys. Cosmic Mind at Play. The Paisleys. You can see it from that cover. That's psychedelic, man. That's the stuff. 5 stars. One of the all-time great psychs. Light and trippy. Lots of guitar. Lots of fuzz. Got this sealed, 1987. Another weird label here. What is this? Yeah, it's just it's Warwick Productions here. Cosmic Mind at Play. So you got a cosmic mind. It's cool, and you're at play. This is a nice, light, poppy, trippy psych. A lot of fuzz guitar. A lot of weird stuff going on here. It's an essential psych. You gotta have it. The Paisleys. Of course, Paisley was a very popular print fabric back in the 60s, and made in India. And I have a lot of Paisley covering my collection. Here we have some Paisley, Indian tie-dye from the 60s. Great band, the Paisleys. This next one, I don't say anything about the Paisleys in here. You skip those guys. This next one is a music-core wonder from 1969. I think the Paisleys came out about 68. It was an early one. Paper Garden. This is a fun one. Fun psych. Doesn't take itself too seriously. It's there to have some fun. Great graphics on the cover. some more light on the subject. That's a little bit better. And I remember the first cut on this is, I called it Gypsy Wine is the name of it. Good Time Psych with the classy violins. It's whoever heard of Gypsy Psych? Could there be such a thing? Yeah, there is on this. Sunshine People, 3 stars. Gypsy Wine, 3 stars. Eleanor Rigby Clone on Way Up High. Great Like the Kinks, Ladies Man. Funny lyrics, nice guitar, nice organ. This next one, Mr. Mortimer, is like Traffic. Funny, good time music. Then we have Man Do You, which is mystical psych with sitar. Indian music like George Harrison liked to do. 3 stars. The next one is Rainy, mystical psych with sitar. Weird sound effects. Ooh. And then we got 4-star Rock and Steady Psych, I Hide, with superb guitar solo. Next we have a pop song. And lastly, a nice soft psych on A Day with weird sound effects. This cover is so nuts. Here's Uncle Sammy saying, "I'll get you. You're going down, dude. I'm gonna get you." No, no. Paper Garden, great fun psych. 3 stars. I don't want to give it more than that. I think it's from '69. It wasn't listed for a long time. Never saw it before or after. It's like one of those albums. Did it really exist? Yeah, Paper Garden. If I can get it back in the holder here. This is the major drawback of record collecting: getting records in and out of the sleeves without wrecking anything. Paper Garden, fun psych. Get it. Next we have, this is a little unknown one, Paris Pilot on Hip Records. This is not essential. It's kind of fun. One thing you could say about it, it sure is hip. This one, 3-star Fuzz Pop Mix, 1969. Paris Pilot. You see anything about that in here? Paris Pilot. Nope, nothing. Fuzz Pop Mix, 1969. First song is The Beat Goes On, Sonny and Cher. They do a 3-star Fuzz cover. That's fair. The next one's no good. Next song, Shape, is a 4-star psych. Good guitar break. Shades of Doubt. Shades of Doubt, 4-star psych. Then we got some bad soul and some bad pop. On side 2, we start off with a psych out. Lots of fuzz. Overton Park Flip. Ooh, 5-star psych. Followed by more moody pop. And then good guitar like Uriah Heep, 4 stars. So it's a little uneven, but there's enough stuff here to whet your appetite. Paris Pilot. Decent psych. Decent good stuff. I put about 4 good songs on this one. It's not in the main collection. Next we have, now this guy, he was a spaceship dude. He was so George Clinton. But when he started off, I gotta have some of that P-Funk. Give me that P-Funk. I wants to get funked up. I want the P-Funk. Here's the first P-Funk. It's not Funkadelic. It's Parliament, George Clinton's band. Parliament. Very rare soul psych. There he is. There's old Crazy George. We love him. I want to get funked up. Here you go, man. Get funked up with Parliament. The very first album, 1970 on Osmium Records. And this is you got all the band members here. I think that's George down there doing his crazy stuff. They're all hanging out. What do we call this one? 4-star Wild Hendrix Psych. George Clinton's first album. It's pretty rare. It was a Goodwill find. I love you, Goodwill. There's a lot of great Parliament Funkadelic albums. I don't have Maggot Brain. I wish I'd gotten that one. Oh, man. But Parliament Funkadelic, they had some good psych early on. freak out stuff, crazy jams, wild stuff, way out there stuff. Still kept that soul thing going. Wonderful stuff. We love George. We love him. Next one is a weird kind of a folk psych by Tom Parrot, The Neon Princess. Tom Parrot. Did he say anything here about this stuff? Tom Parrot? No. This is another Goodwill find. This is one you never buy. That's folk. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. There might be something good here. You never know. It's 2.5 stars. Another Dylan clone. It's wordy like Phil Oakes. There's a great story about Bob Dylan and Phil Oakes. I know this is psych, but I'll just mention this briefly. Bob Dylan was riding around in his limousine with Phil Oakes, and they were just talking away. And all of a sudden, Dylan got mad out of the blue, and he says, "Hey, you're not a rock star. You're a journalist. Get out." And he actually kicked Phil Oakes out of his limo. Oh, poor Phil. Yeah, tough time. Anyway, some nice psych on this one. Tom Parrot, Neon Princess. It's mostly folk. Some of it's folk rock. We got Groovy on here, which is 3-star sitar pop rock with discrete harpsichord, and sitar. There you go. What's this one? It's no good anyway. Misty, wild, 5-star wild psych, great lead guitar. It's the best cut. This would be a great one for a comp. Misty Morning Maiden, 5 minutes. Words and music by Tom Parrot. Misty Morning Maiden. It's got the lyrics here. On a misty morning. Then we got a Neon Princess, which is the title track. 3-star folk rock psych. Another Dylan cover. Lonesome Depths, Hattie Carroll. So it's mostly folk. There's a couple psych songs here that are really delicious. Very yummy. Thank you, Tom. This is a $1 record. You're not going to spend $100 on this stuff for 2 good songs, but they're good songs. It's good stuff in places. This next one is a very soft psych. It's called The Passing Clouds. So you can imagine this is kind of soft stuff. Hawks and Doves. The Passing Clouds. What do we got in here? This is not a monster. 2.5 stars. Drifty pop psych. Like the Turtles in places. Good harmonies like the Beach Boys, sort of. What are the good songs on here? The first song I thought is jazzy, nice pop. Beach Boys. Ugh, ugh, ugh. More ugh. Side 2 starts off with pop psych. Magazine. 3 stars. And then I'd Be, which is a nice drifty a rock. Then we got Eleanor. Eleanor, not Eleanor Rigby, just Eleanor. 3-star, nice guitar instrumental. But then we've got, at the head of the list, and it is 5-star, trippy and fuzz guitar. And then finally, Dr. Bernstein, is that what it says? Yeah, Dr. Bernstein's Dream. 4-star, trippy fuzz pop. 4-star, 5-star, uneven, $1 record. Great label here. On Pete Records, Pete with a cross, so it's probably somewhat Christian. I didn't really detect any Christianity on this one, but it's marginal. It's only got a couple good songs on here. But hey, if you love psych, you gotta have it. Passing Clouds, soft psych in places, good stuff. This next band is a wonderful psych band, and I believe these guys are from Canada again. It's the Poppers. The Poppers. Magic People by the Poppers. Look at that guy. Yeah, he's out there. Here's another Mickey Dolenz lookalike. Why anybody would want to look like Mickey Dolenz? I don't know. Sorry, Mickey. I love you. Okay. What do we got in here? The Poppers. This is good psych. I remember this one. 4.5 stars. Excellent. Classical psych. Ooh, what stuff. What great stuff. Magic People indeed. And these guys had the added advantage of having a second album. The second album's not quite as good, But you know, I mean, you finish an album like that, 4.5 stars, almost 5 stars. Wonderful psych, lots of fuzz guitar, sound effects, everything you want in the psych. You're thinking, oh, I'd like to hear some more. Here you go. The Popper's second album, Ellis Island. Ellis Island was where all the immigrants landed in the 19th and early 20th century. And this one, Psych Pop, 3 stars. It is a Canadian band. What do you got in here? This is Do the Poppers. Do the Poppers. this is the inner sleeve. How to make your poppers flick book flick. Yeah, make your own poppers dance around here. Just cut this to pieces here. Don't cut it to pieces, please. The Poppers. What do we say about the Poppers? Second album. We start off with South Down Road, a 4-star wild psych jam, screaming guitars, just like me, screaming guitars. Then we have a dumb Ella Rigby clone called Cairo Motel, worth hearing one time. Then Can't Go On, 3-star nice psych. Then Dumb Country and Western, but nice Bullwinkle. Hey, Rocky, hey, Bullwinkle. Then side 2, Numbers, which is a 4-star superb psych jam with Al Cooper is playing on here. That Al Cooper, he was everywhere in the 60s, spreading his wonderful keyboard music. And this is the best cut on the album. Numbers. Next one is a soft pop psych. You might love it, 2 stars. Next, Good Psych, 3-star. Yes, I know. Interesting Japanese style with koto on Ask Her Again. So some Japanese influence on that one with the koto, which is a Japanese guitar. Next, finally, we have a catchy R&B tune, Juliana. So this is a lot of second albums fall apart, but this one's pretty good. The Poppers, Ellis Island, 2 great albums. So, you want some psych? Here you go. Get those Poppers. I think these are rare. See this stuff? Especially this. You used to see this one everywhere. How much time we got? I got to stop 25 minutes because I got a lot of peas. All right. Let's see. I'm challenged by the alphabet here. I got to get the right one here. This is the Great Conspiracy, the Peanut Butter Conspiracy. They had 2 albums. They were a West Coast band, the Peanut Butter Conspiracy. Like the Jefferson Airplane, some good fuzz on here. Female and male vocals. I don't have anything listed here. I remember this had some good fuzz on here, some decent stuff. Captain Sandwich, Living Dream, Turn On a Friend to the Good Life, Good Psych. Both of their albums are good. The Peanut Butter Conspiracy. The other one is called The Peanut Butter Conspiracy is Spreading. Oh, that was great. Nice job, guys. Good psych. West Coast for sure. Now we have this one. This, oh boy, ESP. This actually sold pretty good. This is Tom Rapp with Pearls Before Swine. A nice Hieronymus Bosch cover. And I think most people bought these albums for the Hieronymus Bosch covers on them. Musically, they were pretty lo-fi. This is another one, Balaclava, which is where one of the battles of the Crimean War were fought in Balaclava. And these are horrible albums. I'm sorry. They are ESP, so it's major craziness. There's a swine, Pearls Before Swine, and of course that's from the Bible. And these are slightly Christian. I don't know. It is psych. It's weird. Tom Rapp was into some pretty weird stuff. Another Time, Ballad to an Amber Lady, Morning Song, The Surrealistic Waltz. Ooh. But instrumentally, pretty weak stuff. Here's their third album. These things too, where he jumps off the diving board into Christianity. I don't like them. Great covers. ESP weirdness. You might like him. I had a friend in college that loved these guys. So, I mean, this is just me talking here. I can't speak for you what you're going to like the best. Give it a try. You might love it. This next one, it's not psych. But it's certainly in the psych family. And this was a crazy New York guy, David Peel in the Lower East Side, have a marijuana. Now today, I mean, like half of the states have legalized this stuff. It doesn't mean anything anymore. But back in the 60s, ooh, that was wicked stuff. Oh man, you had to have, like, you put a blanket underneath the door and you like, you open the window, you pull the smoke out because you don't want anybody to know you're smoking pot. But these guys didn't mind. This is nuts stuff. This is not psych. It's not even rock. This is crazy. David Peel doing his crazy stuff. And he had a few albums, all crazy nuts. Nutty stuff. It's like Wild Man Fisher. You ever heard Merry go, merry go, merry go round. Wild Man Fisher was a protege of Frank Zappa on the Straight label. And this could have gone right on there, right on the Straight label. Same stuff. Crazy stuff. Is it psych? I don't know. Probably not. I feel bad if I didn't mention it. This next one is a nice, light pop psych. I love you. I love you by People. This is uneven. It's not that great. People had a number of albums. None of them really good to speak of. This one's okay. 3 stars. They're like the Zombies. They're soft. They are psych. Good songs. We got a 4-star Nice Punk Psych on 1000. Weird Psych, 4-star Nothing. 3-star Weird Psych on Ashes. Crying is a very weird psych, 4 stars. And of course, I Love You was a little minor pop hit. I Love You, 5-star pop hit. Then we get some terrible stuff, terrible narration, trite stuff. The Epic. The Epic is horrible. It's side 2. But it does end up with some good fuzz guitar, so move that needle over there. Uneven, but it's a 3-star psych. I think it's their best album. People, I Love You. Here's another one. It's on Acta, but it's not the Neighborhood Children. It's not one of those great monsters. It's a light psych. It's the Peppermint Trolley. And you can see these guys. They got their striped pants on. This is going to be pop psych, of course. If you're lucky, it's going to be trippy stuff. Great Acta label. What do we got here? 2.5 stars, pop psych with organ, a little guitar, not enough guitar. If it had decent amount of fuzz in here, I'd give it 3. Good songs. We got some good pop. I've got 2. I Gotta Be. A pop psych, and I Remember. 3 stars. Nice feel. Good guitar. That's the one. I Remember. I remember you. Not that one. I Remember Long Ago is this one. I remember long ago. We got good pop on Put Your Burden. Best cut on the album is Beautiful Sun. Almost 5 minutes. Light psych. Great guitar. The other one, Free, is 3-star. Good pop psych. Good guitar. Fatal Fallacy. Is that what it's called? Fatal Fallacy is 7 minutes. Good pop psych. The rest of it is pop. This is another dollar album. It's fun. If you like light pop psych, like Sagittarius and Millennium, that kind of stuff, you might love it. There's a lot of these. Some people prefer that stuff. And there's enough good stuff on here. 3 stars. Peppermint Trolley. Get it? You might love that light pop stuff. Now, here's another one. You're going to say, you know, Dennis, I wish there was another Doors record. And we talked about that Omnibus last time. Now we're into the P's, and we've got another Doors wannabe. And this one is a very strange man. We don't know much about him. The Phantom. Phantom's Divine Comedy Part 1. There was no Part 2. And this was a very mysterious man. I don't know if we have a good image of this guy anywhere. But very Doorsy. Very Doorsy. Calm Before the Storm. Very much like the Doors. Sings like Jim Morrison. 3-star. Very weird Doorsy psych. What do they say about Phantom in here? Phantom. Nothing. But this is a good one to get. If you got a Doors fixation, and who doesn't, and you want to get some that early 70s. I believe this was like 70. Oh, what was it? 72 or something. It was a later album. All songs written by Phantom. Welcome to Hell, it says. Okay. There's the intro, a prelude, wizard, and an entrance. So I guess he's trying to have a rock opera here. I don't think it's a theme that goes together, but it's well worth having. It's kind of creepy in places, but you're going to love it. The Phantom. This next one is a great psych. I love the psych. It's got a horrible cover. It's called Fluff. Fluff. And I got to stop with Fluff. We got a lot of stuff here. Fluff. What do we say about Fluff? It's on Verve. I think it's 1968. Good songs. Dr. Mine. 4-star. Nice psych. Good organ. Good fuzz guitar. It's got it all. It Takes is good. In Her Way is heavy. Heavy psych. Elliptical Machine. Lovely lady. Long eyes. Patterns. 4-star psych. Doesn't look like much, does it? Looks like pretty creepy stuff. Like something you have to scrape off the driveway here. But it's good. It's good psych, guys. It's good stuff. Fluff. Get yourself some fluff. Well, that's it for P part 1. We're going to have some more P. We got a lot of P to do here. Fluff. And we'll start in who knows when.